Welcome to the Sound of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
Hey, I'm not
And
And on this episode, we're talking about Cheech and Chong's next movie. Cheech and Chong.
Hey, man, I like your Bang Bang shirt.
hey, another woke Latino
Another woke
movie
movie from 1980. Technically, you
sponsored
can't be
by
woke when you smoke that much
Nerdrotic.
weed.
That fool.
You can't be woke if you're smoking that much weed. Trust me, you're gonna be put to sleep. Uh, yeah.
Hey,
So
watch
this.
Tell me I hate all people, all minorities,
That's right.
without telling me you hate them.
It's true. That's true.
Nerdrotic.
Uh, uh, okay, so Cheech and Chong's next movie, directed by Tommy Chong, right?
This isn't
Follows
Far Out
Cheech,
Man?
follows Cheech and Chong, right?
I thought we
Follows
were
Cheech
supposed
and
to watch
Chong.
Far Out Man.
No. That's next time. We're not watching Far Out, man. Another Tommy Chong
Nobody
directed
wants
movie,
to
though.
watch. Nobody wants to watch the '70s show.
Even Tommy Chong won't watch. Wouldn't watch Far Out, man.
with his son Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix.
That's right.
Another woke movie about white people.
There you go.
Nah,
But
that's
isn't
what
Tommy
it is.
Chong Asian? Part Asian?
the agenda of marijuana.
And you know what's funny? You know how I not funny, but I find it interesting that it's Tommy Chong and Cheech, right? Cheech Marin. They're both like Latin Hispanic icons, right? That's what they are. But Tommy Chong, isn't he like white Asian? And then
Think, think so?
and then Cheech Marin is Chicano, right? For the most part, he is Chicano.
For the
Uh,
most part, yeah.
yeah, for the most part.
What does that
Uh,
mean? For the
I don't
most
know.
part?
When it's convenient.
Yeah,
when it's-
unless he
when
wants to
you're
make
not
Nash
next
Bridges,
To, yeah,
It allows them to go out and play golf.
yeah.
tin cup, tin cup. And then he can come back. Hey, what up, B? Like then he can come back and do that, and you're good.
He's like,
Then
I
you put
need
him in Robert
money.
Rodriguez movies.
Really?
The thing is when he takes the mustache off,
He looks weird.
then he's Richard Marin. Then
Richard
when he's
Marin.
when he puts the mustache, hey, what up? So that's how it works. It's playing the dual role,
Yeah.
right?
What is he? What is he? Batman? All of a sudden, well, he takes the mustache off.
You don't recognize him. He's like
Yeah,
Clark Kent.
Hi, I'm Mr. Marin.
I'm
How you
Rudy.
doing?
Yeah,
Rudy.
Rudy.
Rudy Rodolfo Marin, huh?
But so Cheech and Chong's next movie is another one of those movies that's like has multiple stories inside of this itself,
Well, it
right?
felt
Everyone
like
plays
they
multiple
made-
characters.
It felt like they made like skits that they thought of after still smoking, and said, "Let's just make a movie with all these skits in it."
The things left over, the leftover skits, right? The leftover like
some of the
ideas.
stuff from their comedy
Stand up.
shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still smoking. I think that's basically what it is.
No, because I mean, just like any comedian, they have material for one thing and then material for other. But it's just like, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind. I like the fact that they play multiple parts in the movie, right? They play multiple characters.
Here's them.
No,
There you go. See, it's pointless to know.
yeah. So what was
Just
I
like the
saying?
Man. Just like the man ruining my
I think you
time.
said you liked it.
I said I didn't mind it. I liked the movie. I liked it. I thought it was fun. It's not as good as Up in Smoke, right? For sure, it's not as good as Up in Smoke.
Up
And
and
it-
Smoke was just like it was focused on them just being dirtbags walking around. And
Yeah.
this
I,
one,
yeah, I think this thing has a lot of stuff going on in it.
A lot.
A lot. Yeah.
it
There's a lot.
wasn't like a destination one like in the first one. This was just like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm trying to get laid. You make yourself scarce. Hang out with my cousin.
That's what allows them to get the different
The
stories,
soundtrack
right?
Is memorable.
But this is what allows you to have the whole different stories. Cheech has his own adventure. Chong has his own adventure with Red, and then Pee Wee Herman's in it, right? You get all these. You get all these things, right? You get a lot of things in this movie, but
Rest in peace, King.
I didn't think it was bad. I enjoyed it. I mean I hadn't seen the whole thing in a long time, and I remember there's different versions of this movie. There's
Yeah,
different
the TV
versions.
version, he's not carrying weed. He's carrying
Mhm.
diamonds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really different. It's really
Yeah.
there's difference.
Mm.
Like again, and that
We have diamonds in
reminded
the
me to
fields.
that
Yeah.
reminded me to kind of go back and watch other movies that are like that. Like Ace Ventura has a bunch of extra scenes on the in the TV version than there is
Yeah.
in the the theatrical version has extra scenes.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
no,
oh,
like the TV version of Nice Dreams,
and Die Hard. He talks to Mr. Falcon
Yeah.
that's true.
a lot.
No, but like I remember the version that I remember that sticks in my head is because back in the day we didn't own this movie. They recorded it off a TV, so I always remember watching and seeing the movie I remember vividly is the
Allegedly.
TV version.
The diamond version.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
diamond version, the diamond edition,
Yeah.
right? That's the one I remember. So that's why when I saw this, I'm like, oh, I don't remember a lot. I don't remember like this. It didn't go
Yeah.
this way. It wasn't like that. Um,
Yeah.
but
The
I
massage parlor is different.
that's why I thought that's why I enjoyed this movie like more than I thought I was gonna enjoy it because I think it's
You
good.
know those places don't look like that anymore. Man, those used to be classy joints.
Burning the spot, bro. Burning the spot. Uh,
You got my
but
wiener, bro.
but still, I think this movie is
Ah, cabrona, I'm loyal.
the one thing the one thing that it is that with that ending for me, like when they fly out of the house, that's the only thing that I like that always catches me off guard. It's a weird ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, like the whole movie, like Chong has his own adventure. Cheech is trying to smash Donna, right? And then you get these you get the what is it the Mexican American song. My
Remind
name's
me
Jeff.
remind me what office they went to go meet up with Donna.
Was that the welfare office?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was a welfare. Oh yeah, you get Michael Winslow for the
You
first
get
time.
Michael, yeah, you get Michael Winslow
Yeah.
in that movie too.
It's a
Put,
good scene.
is it and that's pre Police Academy, right? Pre
Fight
Police
the
Academy,
power. What was that?
Yeah.
and then, yeah, and then it's all pre Police Academy. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to get,
You
I
get
mean,
you get Elvira in it
hmm
for a little bit. You get Rita Wilson.
of like the TV version. So for me, watching this version
Yeah, it
was
very-
okay. Was that
it
kind
was
of
kinda
new to not?
tame.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad.
Yeah.
it's nothing too crazy in this movie, right? But I still like the whole like when Cheech is imagining Donna and then he's the Aztec warrior.
No, go away.
Uh huh.
Go away.
He's like
That's
he's
the
looking
And he's
up.
still
warrior.
didn't get laid.
Is that where they got it from in Friday?
I maybe that might be where they got it from, Aztec
Or
warrior.
it came from all those paintings that are in everything. But like it's always the big old buff Aztec warrior and the girl.
Every
all draped
taco joint.
Yeah, basically.
And this and And-
all you get is Aztec warriors and him holding that lady, or Virgin Mary somewhere.
Mm.
It's like
Or a big poster of a girl in a bikini selling beer.
that's how it works. That's how it
well,
works.
that's how they sell, and they don't even sell beer there.
Yeah.
True.
It's like hey, that's a nice poster. Can I get a no? We don't sell those. We don't have the license.
Did you know that
We
there's a
don't have a license
novelization
for
of
it.
this movie?
Bull.
There's a book version.
What?
Yeah,
No, there isn't.
yeah.
These fools don't know. How
In
to write.
1980, a novelization for this movie was released.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Let's get a
they
copy
did.
of that.
This is what's crazy. The movie came out in 1980. It didn't get a Blu-ray release. Like again, when Blu-ray came out, what like early 2000s?
Yeah.
It didn't get a Blu-ray release until 2017.
Yeah, that
Nice.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Well,
didn't
I
get
think
it didn't
that's
get
probably when
released.
I bought it on digital.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the critics didn't like this movie, right? Critics, Ozzy's favorite Roger Ebert,
Nah.
pretty much said that this movie is embarrassing.
Burn in
It
hell,
had no
sir.
imagination. There's nothing new. There's nothing funny about it.
He hated Latinos too, so it's just me.
He said
He
it was
wouldn't have,
woke.
he wouldn't have liked the Blue Beetle. Yeah, it's yeah.
Cisco, on the
Yeah.
other hand,
He gave it 2.5 stars. So he
That
said it was meh.
dude's down for the brown.
Oh, for
He
the
said
Brown. I seen
Cisco
him.
said it was Cisco said it was better than Up in Smoke. I
Eh?
don't know about that, but
Because it felt like a movie more.
Yeah.
It's
but
like,
but it's like
hey,
it
Cheech Marin had multiple characters. He was phenomenal. He did.
that was before Eddie Murphy too. Before Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy
That's
started
right.
playing multiple
For the
characters in
clumps.
movies. That's what she did, but that's the thing. That's what Cheech and Chong did. They played a lot of multiple characters in their movies, right? They played a lot of them. Look at
Well,
look
they
at
do that. They do that in their stand-up too. Their stand-up shows. They played multiple characters because they did
What's
skits.
the
They
what's
didn't
the
do
name of the
regular
movie
stand-up. They did skits.
where he plays Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton?
Still Smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in
Mr.
that, at
Dolly.
the end, you get like the last 30 minutes of them doing characters.
The characters, yeah,
I mean,
their-
actually throughout the whole
on their
movie.
skit, but they showed them on stage doing their
Yeah.
act,
the
doing
way
their
they do it,
act
yeah.
on stage with different characters, right? But see, that's the thing about this movie is like they did a lot. Like Cheech and Chong, they played different. Like yes, Chong is a character, right? That's a character, and he's always high, and Cheech is always like he's a the gangster looking fool, and then later on in the movie he plays Red, and then
Now.
Chong's
Yeah.
not a character. I mean,
Yeah.
that's if he's a character, that is the most like determined to stay in character kind of guy. There is.
no, because he doesn't act like that when he's Squirrel Master and Half Baked.
I mean, he kind of does.
No,
Or-
he
or
was talking like
before-
this, man. He's just not like this.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
or
he's high.
before even Cheech and Chong, when he was in the band,
Yeah.
when he discovered Michael Jackson.
See,
Well, He wasn't like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what Chong is, a character. But it might be an embellished version of regular Tommy Chong or a real embellished version.
He's
But
a
it's
method
like-
actor.
Meth.
Emphasis on the meth, easy. No, but for like that's the thing that these guys played a bunch of characters in movies. Like around the time before, like it got really popular to do that with like makeup. They just did it with wigs and like just acting like a complete different character. Like
Yeah.
Cheech didn't shave his mustache when he played Red. He was just
know,
put on a
yeah.
wig, and then he put on
Red
his
wig.
his regular Texas accent.
Is it regular Texas accent?
That's the way he speaks normally.
Mm.
But yeah, no, like but then you get the distinct characters. I'm saying you get the distinct characters. You get Chong, you get Cheech, you get Red, you get Chong, and I'm pretty sure he's
Chong
in
is a
the
red,
movie.
Red Chong is a Chong. Cheech,
Hey,
Chong, Chong,
easy,
Red.
easy,
What did he
relax.
tell you about accents?
Seriously.
They like the dangle there.
Stupid.
But
That's
I this movie
We're
is
canceled.
this movie is all over. But
One
this
of
movie is
one of
all
my
over the
favorite jokes
place.
is in this whole movie.
What?
What? Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah, the burro.
yeah.
But this movie is the one thing that I will say is that the movie is all over the place because of the fact that they go on their own independent adventures, but then they come back together at a certain point, right?
And they go to space.
And they go to space. Yeah, that's the only weird thing for me at the very end, that they go to space.
So
But
you-
they never.
it's a-
Hey,
it's a
maybe
sad
that
thing.
was planting the seeds for Machete in space.
Let's see. Planting
Which
the
one?
seeds.
And then growing the herb and making ice cream.
But yeah, no. But do I recommend watching this movie if you've never seen the Cheech and Chong next movie? I don't think it's a bad movie to watch. Realistic, like really.
But honestly, do people even know who Cheech and Chong are now? I
No,
know, like the old
I don't
folks
think
do.
nowadays. Now I
They-
don't think
they
the
know 'em
younger
as
generation
figures,
does.
but not by their act.
Yeah.
Oh, that
You know what
toy,
I mean?
that
It's
action
not
figure,
yeah, like
that
like
one
they, no,
toy
they,
in the Blue Beetle,
the bobbleheads.
yeah.
the bobblehead. Yeah, but yeah, does anybody even know? That's the thing too. Like,
But
Are they even part of the
that's the cool
culture
thing about
anymore?
it is that people can discover Cheech and Chong.
Potheads still think about
yeah,
them as part of the
potheads,
culture.
but
Hey,
But
potheads
now
are people
everyone's a
too.
pothead. Remember that. Everyone's
Yeah, it's
vaping.
so
Everyone
legal
like
that
it's all over the
everyone's
place
doing it.
free. Like not free, but
Yeah.
everyone can
Yeah.
just freely buy it. You're on the list of the government now at that point when you buy it. But it's cool. You get
I
weed.
mean, it's
That's true.
yeah, but it's been legalized so much that now the merch with Teacher Chung on it, or like
Not
who
federally
like
though.
Bob Marley, but through most places that have people, uh, it's been legalized.
Cities,
Yeah, like actual
any
cities,
town.
actual cities, not like Tallahassee, but I mean like real cities. Like
Tallahassee's not a city.
I mean, city, but it's a city, but it's not like it's a city.
I don't know
No,
what this guy's
I don't
saying.
know what that means. I think he's
but
on the
Yeah,
medical marijuana.
I
I
I'm
mean, if
I went to these acting clinics at the
Legalized meth.
at the Method One clinic. No,
Method one, huh? Method one.
Method
Method.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
The yeah. So
I
I don't
came to
think a lot
bring
of
the
people
pain.
know who. I don't think a lot of people know who Cheech and Chong are anymore. But that's why I would recommend it because you can see who these guys are. I mean, I'm sure they hear the mention of them, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't know what their comedy was or
Yeah.
is because I aren't they still on tour or something?
No.
Huh?
No. No,
Weren't
I
they
don't
just
think they're on
recently
tour at
on
all.
tour?
I don't
I
think they're
think
on
they did a
tour.
tour called the We Need Money tour.
It probably was
The
called that, but
it's
The weed for geriatrics
that's right.
the hey Chong got arrested again for like having a
or
pipe.
selling bongs.
Your water pipe's meant for tobacco.
They're
I don't know.
decorative pieces.
I grew up with Cheech and Chong. I love their comedy is not for everybody, I think,
Yeah.
but
It's like
I love
Dolomite.
their comedy.
It's like
Yeah.
Dolomite. Dolomite's comedy's not
No,
for
but
everyone,
Dolomite is not funny.
but Dolomite's comedy's not for anyone. But when Eddie
The Eddie
Murphy made the
Murphy
Dolomite
movie is
movie, that
good.
was a good movie.
The
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, yeah, the Eddie Murphy movie is good, but
Oh man,
Dolomite, the actual Dolomite movie, that's rough.
Yeah, the actual Dolomite albums and like
Oh
live
yeah, that's
stuff,
even
and
worse.
that's the stuff that's. But it's not again, just like we say, it's subjective. It's not for everybody. There's people that'll find it funny,
it's for
right?
the
The same
culture.
thing. There's people that are gonna find this Cheech and Chong stuff funny. People that are not, and I get it. And I get it. But do I find some of this stuff funny? Yes, and it's not because it's like I'm a
Because
stoner or
no,
just because I'm Latin.
because
It's
you
just
know what
because
they're
I think
talking
it's funny.
about. That's the thing. You know what they're talking about. Most of the stuff that they made that was funny to them back when they had like actual like act was stuff we you knew about because it was like relatable. Now, nine out of 10 things that they talk about back then, you probably don't know what that is.
Nah,
It's
nah,
like
nah, nah. If you listen to their albums, it's still you
It's
know.
things everyone can understand. That's
it's
the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'm not
you make it
understanding what you're
sound like they
trying to
had more than
say.
one.
Huh? Yeah,
They have a whole
several
bunch of
albums.
albums.
It's all the same skit.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No, it's not.
yeah. They had a lot of albums,
Yeah.
These now
which are
here, man.
funny. Yeah, which are funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think I like their movies. I'm a big fan of them, especially Court Skin Brothers, because for some reason I like it. I don't know why. It's
That's the
like the
only one that
worst.
I don't
It's like
like.
the worst one,
I
I
mean,
think.
it's
But
it's their
I
worst
have
movie.
seen.
It's not a horrible movie. It's not by like the trashiest trash of trash that I've seen in my life, but I
But I
just won't
like
watch
it.
it again.
But I like those movies, and they're so stupid and funny. It makes me kind of forget where I'm at. Like if I was high, but I'm not.
All you have to do is laugh yourself to getting high,
Yeah,
and you
see
pass
that,
out.
see that, and that's my cheat code. It's like if I really
You
want to
broke the
pass out
matrix.
somewhere, no, done.
Tickle me.
Gross, gross. Uh,
Tickle me, chisto. Eh, tickle me.
Me
Ah!
tristo.
in their heyday, they should have released one of those.
No, don't.
But
No more releasing.
no, that's true. Yeah,
Not
yeah.
at their age. It's
So
like
on that note, I
Yeah, I'm
recommend
not
this movie.
like if you haven't
cloud
seen
of
the
dust.
Cheech and Chong movies, there's a lot of movies that they have that you can watch that are funny. I mean, their
There's some that are
catalog
not.
merits stuff to watch, right? Their catalog of movies, their catalog of albums, you can watch and listen to them. And I think a lot of their stuff isn't just like yeah, it's centered. Some of it is centered around weed, but not all their jokes are centered around weed. That's the thing.
No.
They have a lot of different types of jokes, a lot of different type of humor. right? That's why I think like this next movie, the one that they did, Cheech and Chong's next movie, um, it has different characters. Each character had their own type of humor, their own type of
I
jokes.
think I
That's why
think
I
it,
think
I
it's
think it
different. That's why it
works.
works.
I think the jokes work more if you see still smoking afterwards. That way you understand. You get to get a sense of, oh, they do other stuff and they do stuff. You know, with just you know what fuck I mean. I'm just I don't know why I can't talk right now.
Yeah, I mean, they have a few other movies.
Well
Like
put.
there's Up
Well
in
put.
Smoke. There's Still
Yeah,
Smoking. There's Nice Dreams. There's all those other movies. I think their catalog of movies it definitely merits watching. Even Corsican Brothers, yes, Corsican Brothers, because that
damn
was a
right.
completely different type of movie. That they showed that whole different side of them with the Corsican Brothers.
I don't know about the last one though. The Get Out of My Room. That was
Yeah,
a
I
little
don't I don't
rough.
think I don't think I saw that
Did they
one.
have one about Denver once or
Denver. I
I
don't
can't remember.
know.
They had another movie that I've never seen really. I think I saw it once on TV, but I wasn't like,
Yeah, Far Out Man, not so much, because
hey,
that's just
leave
a
Far Man
Chung.
alone.
I know you like it, but
It's so
only you.
dumb. I want to watch it sometimes.
Well, then go watch it. But
I
on that
own it.
note,
It's somewhere.
guys, Cheech and Chong, Up in Smoke, Cheech and Chong, like their gallery of movies, definitely check out. I'd recommend checking it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah. Sorry. I just you froze for a quick second. You're like, all right.
No one froze. On that note, this has been Vinny.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Get out of my room, man.